So today is January 5th, 2022. It's the new year now. And I had COVID. If you want to go back and watch that video, it'll explain the full journey into pretty good detail. But I have not been working out, of course, because one, isolation. Two, I had pretty heavy breathing issues that it was bad. I couldn't eat for some of the time, but bygones be bygones. So the next clips that you'll see, I'll be weighing myself, and then I'll run that little path by Coleman as the litmus test. I'll do it now. I'll do it around Valentine's Day, and then the day before Easter or around that Easter weekend. So, like I said, the weight you see in the next clip, I have no idea what it is, but take into effect that I have had COVID and I have not been moving around. So there's that. Ugh, let's see how much I weigh. 255.8. Here's my starting point. So here's the park, the Eastview Park. Like I said in the other video, I lived in Wichita my full life, and it wasn't until a couple of months ago that I knew that the park was called Eastview. But anyway, I'm about to run this route, and the next clip you'll see after this will be my time, followed by my review of my time. Let's get it. Let's get it. 15 minutes and 48 seconds on average per mile is terrible. But let's talk about it. So, to give you a mental picture, if you're not familiar with the park, Coleman ends where it's adjacent to some houses by their track field. So I run from there about 3 or 4 blocks to the corner of 13th Street South. I run south there. Then I would do the full park by Coleman, run that full little jogging path or whatever, and then I would run back north to where I started at. So the way there, those first couple of blocks, everything's going pretty smooth. I'm making good time. I have not exercised since I had COVID. So, I think I'm doing relatively well. So then when I start to get by the tennis courts, I can tell, okay, I'm not in the best shape that I should be in, but I'm doing pretty well. When I made that turn by the jungle gyms, if you know what I'm talking about, it just hit me like a wall. And part of it is I'm just out of shape. But I really do think that my breathing has been has been affected by COVID. I had never felt so tired before in my life. It was almost like when I mentioned in that COVID video, like somebody was socking me in the chest. Like, I was out of it. I was out of it. But I did not walk a single step. So I have a lot of work to do. Now, today, it was a humbling experience. I need to get in the gym and I need to lose some weight for real. I was getting ready for church and my belt broke. I was putting on my pants. My belt was a little tight, but when I got to church, it just snapped. And I had to MacGyver it. I went to the back room and found an extension cord that, will work around and just put my belt loops through and just tied it up. I need to take it back to church so I don't forget. But I had to use that so that my pants could stay up because they would not stay up because the button on my khakis had broke as well as the belt itself. So I need to do some work. The next clip you'll see, it'll probably be around I'll probably do a clip between now and Valentine's Day. I might do a clip of what I actually do at the gym. To be honest, I just go off of vibes. I probably need to have a set routine, but I usually do a little bit of arms, a little bit of legs. I might try to do the elliptical and then I might do the Stairmaster, but I have not been into the Y. I have not been inside the Y since I've had COVID, so it's going to be a new experience, but I need to get to it. I will not start this year off like I did last year. Even though things might be happening that are unfortunate, I'm going to do the best that I can. So the next clip you'll see, I'll most likely be at the Y, and I'll show you what I do for a workout. Okay, it's still the same day, but this is worth mentioning as well. It's not just about working out, it's about your eating habits as well. So, today after church, I went to Doc Green's. I had a chicken sandwich with some lettuce, tomatoes, a little bit of cheese, and some onions, and some mashed potatoes. A relatively light dinner for me. But afterwards, I was just thinking, man, I could really use something sweet right now. Whether it be some gelato or a piece of cake or some candy, something sweet. But I told myself, no. Tomorrow is Monday and you're doing the crumble review, and that will be your sweet for the next couple of days. You do not need to have something sweet with every meal, especially when you're in the shape that I'm in. Now, my goal as it pertains to how much time I'll shave off, if I can get into the 12 minutes for that little path, per mile that is, if I can get into the 12 minutes, I'll be A-okay. Like I said, my breathing is impacted. I'm not making this up. I promise I'm not making this up. But if I can get my breathing back to the way it was before I had COVID, then I think I'll be unstoppable. So I just thought that was worth mentioning as well. So it's my first day back at the Y. I'm not sure if you can tell or not, but I'm not in the usual parking lot that I'm in. They're doing construction on that part, so I parked in a different spot if you recognize the angle. But I feel like a backslider. If you know that reference, then you understand. But I didn't feel like coming to the Y today. I did not feel like it. I could have easily stayed home and watched an episode of The Equalizer. But I saw this quote on Facebook a couple of months ago that said, discipline, because you might not always be motivated. And I'm not motivated today. I am not motivated at all. But that's where discipline comes in. So I'm not going to fail my workout today. Maybe in a couple of weeks when I get back to it. I'm going to just do something really light today. Just see what my body can handle. A couple of weights, maybe 10 minutes of cardio. And just build my lungs back up to working at full capacity. So I'm back. So today is February 12th, 2022. Over here by Coleman. I thought I was going to do this video next week, but I said, you know what? Why not go ahead and do it now? If you can see over there by where those houses are, we'll get a little bit closer and I'll show you my starting point. But I have not been as consistent as I want to be, but I'm getting a lot better at it. This is a really good stress reliever because if I didn't work out, I probably would have lost my job by going off on somebody. But anyway, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna finish these last 2 months off strong. Right there where you see that white post, that's my starting point and my ending point as well, before I run the full park and everything. So the next clip you'll see will be the time that I have and then my reaction to it. 14 minutes and 58 seconds. 14 minutes and 59 seconds per mile. That's terrible. It is not good at all. But it's improvement from where I started at when I was at 15 minutes and 48 seconds. So I'll take it. I know I have a lot of work to do. My goal is to get into the 13s by Easter. You know, the less amount of time I can get, of course, the better. But that definitely is my benchmark goal. So if nothing else, I need to shave at least a minute off of my mile time. By the time I got to the Coleman sign when I was running, I could tell that it was going to be like last time. Even though I stretched, I could just tell. And I made a promise to myself that when I was running this, I was not going to walk one step. And even though it hurt, my back was in pain, I did not walk a single step. So the next clip you will see will be my weight. And I know I've gained a lot of weight. It's not going to be pretty, but it is what it is. So after the weight, then around sometime in March, I'll definitely show you what a workout will be like at the Y, and hopefully I look a little better. So also, I'm not telling anybody that I have a YouTube channel, that I'm doing this workout challenge. My goal is by my March haircut, or definitely by March, I wanted to see who in my family can say, hey, you're looking a little bit smaller. That's my goal. Hopefully it can happen sometime during this challenge. It's not going to be pretty, whatever the scale says. Well, let's just see. 266.4. Oh well, let's work with it. Let's work with it. We have about 2 months until Easter. Let's see how healthy we can be. Once again, as crazy as this sounds, I'm not going to look at the scale again until Easter. I'm better from COVID now. I can focus my energy on working out, but I'm not going to look at the scale until Easter. So today is March 9th, 2022, and there's a slight change in plans. If before I mentioned that it was going to be a 3-month or 3.5-month challenge, I'm going to make it a full 4-month challenge. On April 30th will be the last day, unless it's like raining, which would not be uncommon for Kansas. But it's going to be the same day as the LSAT. So after I get done with the LSAT, I'm going to run the path by Coleman. So it's going to be a 4-month challenge. 4-month challenge. So today is either March 10th or 11th. But I'm going to try this new workout. I'm making it up. It's called the One Punch Man Inspired Workout. Now, the One Punch Man workout is all over YouTube, and it produces amazing results because it's a 10-kilometer run, which is 6.2 miles, 100 sit-ups, 100 push-ups, and 100 squats every day. Now, I'm calling mine Inspired because 10 miles, well, not 10 miles, 6.2 miles is a lot to run to start off with, especially if you're not used to that. So I might gradually work my way up to that point eventually, but I'm going to start off with 1 mile on the Stairmaster and 2 miles on the elliptical until I can get comfortable and feel comfortable working my way up to more. And then I'm going to do, the 100 push-ups, or I'll do 100 lifts with weights and then 100 squats on the squat machine. And for the ab workouts, I'm thinking about doing either Mr. London's workout or Chloe Ting's, maybe alternating a couple of days, or just finding different workouts on YouTube that target abs. I'll put those in the description, depending on my results and if I'm consistent. But I'm not going to work out on Sundays because I have church and it's just a busy day and I just don't want to work out on Sundays. So I'm not going to do that. But you know what? Let's see how this next month and a half goes. Will there be any more results? I have not stepped on the scale. I won't step on the scale until the end of the challenge on April 30th. So I don't know. Let's go into the why and let's see what I look like after each workout. You're going to do it with me today. Let's see how it goes. Well, here goes nothing. 15 minutes on my first one. Oh no. Level 6. Let's see what I look like at the end of 15 minutes. I did it. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 169 calories. There it is. Now, I'm onto the elliptical for 20 minutes, for 2 miles. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay, so it's 20 minutes on this one. One levels, 3 for incline, 12 for resistance. Let's see how it goes. We've come to the end of 20 minutes. 300 something calories and 2.15 miles. I had to stop part of the way. I can't even lie to you. But I finished it. I'm tired. I'm tired. So when it was me against the workout, that workout won today. I guess I did 5 kilometers because I did 1 mile on the Stairmaster and 2.15 miles on the elliptical. So yeah, that's a little bit over 3 miles, so that would be 5 kilometers. I had to pause on that elliptical. It got to me. It got to me. My back was in pain, but I finished it, which is something to be proud of. So I don't know. We just keep doing better and better. It's about the journey. It's definitely about the journey. So today is March 20th, 2022. And yesterday, the 19th on Saturday, let's just say I was a little over ambitious with my workout. So before, I had been doing 30 minutes on the Stairmaster. Level 6 is 60 steps per minute and level 5 is 52 steps per minute. And I've been taking lots of breaks with that. But yesterday I told myself, no, you're gonna do this as much as possible. You're gonna go ahead and you're gonna try to complete this workout with no breaks. Well, I took one break. I was on level 52, not level 52. I was on level 5 for most of the workout. And then at the end of it, I went to level 6 for a couple of minutes, then went down to level 5. I took one break, and that was at 36 minutes and 17 seconds. I remember that. For about 40 seconds, and then of course, I pressed continue so my workout could be completed. When I got done with that 45 minutes, I was drained. I had no more energy left in me. So I'm thinking, I'll just drink some water and, I'll be just fine. Maybe have some fruit or maybe a sandwich or something. I had a headache for the rest of that night. And when I woke up, I still had that headache. And I'm no skeptic or anything, but I don't like taking over-the-counter medication, especially only if I just really need it. And I had to take some over-the-counter pain reliever today just so I could make it to Sunday school, so I could make it to church today. And it still kind of is with me, so I guess my body needs some electrolytes. So I got some 9.5 pH essential water, and I got some Pedialyte, some generic Pedialyte electrolyte powder. I need all the electrolytes I can get, and of course this video is not sponsored, or this part of the video is not sponsored because I only have 96 subscribers. But I felt like, of course I went online, I looked up the symptoms, and I'm thinking my body is punishing me for not working out. But I guess it's just growing pains. I need to get through it because I have a goal in mind. You see the goal at the end of the video. I'm living it right now. I don't know how far I made it, but just know that whatever I did, I'm pushing and I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best at this. So today is March 26, 2022, and I will be doing the full One Punch Man workout today. So at home, I already did the calisthenics part of it. Now I'm at the Y, or I'm headed to the Y now, while the car's at Walmart getting the oil change. I will be doing the 1 hour on the Stairmaster on level 5, which is 52 steps per minute. And I want to see how far I can go on the elliptical today. So I don't know. Let's see if I can do it. I have my water here with the Pedialyte in it, so I won't pass out. So let's see what I can do. It was hard. It was not easy. But that's 60 minutes right there. That's 60 minutes. $184 floors. I did that, y'all. I did it. 4 miles per hour. So I did 60 minutes. I think that's like 4 miles. My math brain ain't working right now. But that's just the first part. Now onto the elliptical. So here we go. We're at 30 minutes again. And we've done 3.02 miles. Y'all, I did the One Punch Man today. And even a little older. Not older, a little over. I tell you, this working out makes you tired. So I did the full One Punch Man workout today. This shirt is not the original gray it was when I went to the Y, and the back is just drenched in sweat, but I'm glad I completed everything. I did 4 miles on the Stairmaster. I don't know what was up with my brain earlier, but obviously if you go for 1 hour and you do 4 miles per hour, you did 4 miles. I was just glad to be done. And then on the elliptical, I did 3 miles. Now, I went a healthy pace. I didn't overexert myself. I did 52 steps per minute, which, was definitely a good workout, but I don't feel like dog tired, like I need some medicine or something like that, or need to go to the emergency room. So I did take a break, though, I will say, on the Stairmaster. At like 37 minutes, once again, my body just almost went out on me. So I took a 40-second break, drank that electrolyte water with Pedialyte so I could have something in my body, and then I finished it out. So I'm making progress, you guys. I'm making progress. I have not stepped on the scale since my last weigh-in, but physically, I can feel the progress. And before I forget, let me say this as well. Do this for yourself. Don't do this for anybody else. While other people might appreciate your progress, make sure you are working out for yourself and for your own self-improvement. People will come and go. They will come and go, but you will be with yourself forever. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but do it for yourself one way or another. So it's the day after that One Punch Man workout. And that night, it did kind of get to me a little bit. I did have a little bit of a headache and a little bit of an uneasy stomach, but I have to realize I did the full One Punch Man workout instead of last time when I only did 3 miles. But let me say this. You're worthy now. Now, this probably doesn't have anything to do with working out. But I know in society, people who are larger like me and even people larger than myself, you know, we can go into the stigma where we have to have a certain waist size or be a certain size to be desirable by somebody. Let me just tell all you guys who are watching this now, no matter how much I weigh, you are worthy. Your worth does not go up because you lose weight, and your worth does not go down because you gain it. You are worthy now. I'll see you in April. So today is March 31st, 2022. I guess God decided it was time for an early April Fool's joke because it is snow on the ground. And no, it's not terrible. It's just pretty much melting as soon as it hits the ground. But what a better day to go to the Y because it's not that many people there. Any other time, I probably would have stayed at home when I saw the snow, but it really wasn't that bad. And I'm dedicated to my goal, so I'm making it out. So today is April 30th, 2022. It's the end of the month, and even though this month has been trying, I said that I will close this video out at the end of April, so here we are. I'm at Eastview Park about to run this route. After that, I need to head to the bank and then clean up and go to the last of the services for the people who have passed away this month. I did not do the One Punch workout to its entirety. I have been working out more consistently, but that just was not the highest thing on my list to do. But anyway, the next clip you'll see, of course, will be the screenshot. I'll do a weigh-in, and then after that, I'll close this video out with what's happened this month, or during this full workout challenge, should I say. So, today is May 2nd, and my weigh-in is 258.2. Let's see where I can go from here. So I went from 15 minutes and 48 seconds per mile to 13 minutes and 13 seconds. Over 2 minutes was shaved off of my mile time. Now I know 13 minutes and 13 seconds is extremely slow to a lot of people, but for me that's some improvement. It's something that I can be proud of. So during this last jog, I felt it. Now I definitely felt it, but I can say not during any part of it did I feel like that I needed to walk. And even though I definitely was slower at the end, not for one step did I would just feel out of breath. And I'm glad about that. So my weight did go up about 3 pounds. I started off at 255 and ended at 258 point something. But if you remember, in the middle of the challenge, I was at 266. And I knew that I needed to do something different. So I've been eating a little bit better. Not as good as I need to be, but I have been making some improvements. So things are definitely looking up for me. Now that the month of April and all that happened in April is over with, I feel like I'll be able to push myself to a greater limit, and I'll be able to just be better and more healthy. So maybe at the end of June, I'll do another update. This will be part 1 of the 6-month transformation, and then at the end of June will be part 2, and then you'll see everything. So I'll see you in June. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. So today is June 8th, 2022, and hopefully the video will get uploaded sometime today. Life has happened. I'll just say life has been happening. But once again, thank you for watching this video if you made it this far.